Okay, let's get started. Hey horror freaks, welcome back to my channel. My name is Amanda. If this is the first time here, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon so you can get a notification every single time that I post a video, and I post every single Friday. So as you can see on the title on today's video, I'm going to be giving you my full review with spoilers of the movie Old that just came out. Well, at least I saw it yesterday, but it's coming today, July 23 on the US. But because in Puerto Rico the movies 99% of the time they come out the day before, so this is why I watched it yesterday, but I'm doing my review today. So as always, all my reviews are with spoilers. If you don't want them but you just want to see if it's worth it or not, description box down below, there you will find a link to my blog where all my reviews are spoiler free, because I like to give you guys the two options. So giving that disclaimer, let's get into the video. Now, I'm going to be honest, this one was one of the movies that I was expecting the most this year because of how unique the concept was. I mean, people dying on the same day on a beach looks pretty interesting. Also, the trailer looked pretty good. Now, the movie is 1 hour and 49 minutes long. And for me, it was a little bit too long, because when you do movies that long, you're expecting a lot of details and the explanation of them. But in this case, the movie kind of felt like when you do a brainstorming, but you just leave it there and you don't like go deeper and make things sense. Like, there were times where they felt that they weren't throwing stuff and things and that and details, and it was like, from where is this coming? Why is the reason? So it kind of some things kind of fell out of place. Now, the movie, it's pretty easy to understand, and I would say that even the trailer says you a lot. The only thing that the trailer basically doesn't show, it's the ending. Now, basically, we have this family that they're going on their last trip together as a family because the parents are getting divorced. We have a rapper and we have another family. We have a surgeon, their wife, and the children. Now, all of these people get together eventually on the beach. At least the first family, they get there because of an employee of the resort that they're staying on, because this is like a really isolated beach and natural resources and that type of thing. Just like the trailer shows, they found like stuff from other people. They found like corpse, and suddenly they start getting old. Basically, yeah, the trailer says a lot of the movie. Now, I think I'll give points for acting. I mean, it was really good, the acting, so points for that. And also because I felt that I didn't really know who was going to die or survive, because on those type of movies you could be expecting at least someone to survive, maybe 2, 3, or most of the group together, like joining forces and like going against the evil, that type of stuff, and they all get together and live and they're survivors. Well, but in this case, only 2 of all of them survived. So I was like, maybe I think that he could be surviving, or maybe her, or this or that. So on that dynamic, at least I was like on the movie, the attention. I mean, the movie's not bad. I mean, it's not. It's a really enjoyable movie, and but it's pretty self-explanatory. Like I said, it's pretty simple. But sometimes simple, it's better. But like I said, it's way too long. Just a little bit too long. For me, if it was a little bit shorter, the better. Now, basically, the reason why what happens on the beach, it's because it's an experiment. Yeah, that's the whole reason behind it. It's an experiment that they're doing on drugs, and because the people die the same day on the beach, they use the people to like test the drugs and to see the effects, because they don't need, like, when you do like drug tests on people in that certain groups that you need a certain period of time, well, because here you're going to die on the same day, you don't need to do that. So that was the whole reason behind it. Basically, they take people with conditions, and because they're going to die on the same day, they test the drugs on them so that they can see the side effects and that type of stuff. Something that I didn't really see coming. I'm going to be completely honest. I never thought that that was the whole thing going around. Now, basically, you'd think for a moment that all of them die, because 2 of the characters, they eventually find a journal of one of the people that was there before, and says that it was like a coral reef underwater that they needed to cross, that they weren't going to drown, and that was the way out of the beach. But they go, but it kind of sounds like you think that they're dying. The people that it's like on charge of everything, they're like saying, no, all of them died, no one is alive. but they're not. They went out, they survived, they have the journal, so they have like kind of the evidence, and of course they are alive, so that's a lot of evidence against the resort. So they get to the police, and basically we could say that it's the final girl moment where you're like, everything is okay, everything, people die but I'm alive, and here's the disaster, but I'm going to spread to the world and kind of make everyone aware on it. Yeah, that was it basically. I'm not disappointed at the movie, but I'm not going to lie, I was expecting a little bit better. But at the same time, I don't want to be too harsh because, like I said, it's pretty simple, self-explanatory, so you can't really be expecting much. The trailer was really well done. I think the trailer was the reason why I was so hyped about it. Like I said, it's not bad. It's not a bad movie. It's totally worth watching it. I mean, it looks amazing. It looks good. But I was really expecting, I don't know, something maybe better, even better. But I don't even know how to tell you how I could have done that movie better. Because I don't know, for me sometimes when they do that of like medical experiments and that type of, that's kind of a bummer sometimes. Like feel like Cabin in the Woods type of thing. I hate Cabin in the Woods, and it's like because it's everything like experiment and the things on the ground. I really hate Cabin in the Woods, but it's not my preference. But I know maybe people some like it, so if you like it, that's totally fine. There's nothing wrong with that. I respect that. But this movie, I will give it like a 3.5 out of 5 and a 7 out of 10. Now, I got someone that yesterday asked me why I did the 2 measurements. And it's because for example, every time I see a movie, I will always go 1 to 10. But I know people that goes 1 to 5. So it's personal preference. But if you do whatever one of the two, so you have the 2 options, so you can understand a little bit better on my rating. So that's why I give the 2 options of 1 to 10 and 1 to 5. So just wanted to explain that really quickly there. And basically this is all for today's video. I don't really have much to say. Go watch it, seriously, go watching it. You're not going to be disappointed, or you're not gonna regret it. Seriously, you're going to regret more watching Escape Room 2 than watching this, trust me. And this is all for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know in the comments if you watch it, are you planning on it, how do you feel about the movie? You think that it's good, that it's bad? As always, your opinions are more than welcome. And I'm going to see you guys on my next video. Bye.